Hi everyone, my name is Jamie Falcone and I'm an independent Beachbody coach. So today I want to take the opportunity to welcome you to the 21-day challenge and go over kind of some of the flow and what we're going to be working on in this group. So first is your goals. Really before you delve into this challenge, you need to think about your goals because I think that's important regardless of what your goals are. If you don't have a clear understanding, it's difficult to figure out the steps that you need to get there. And you know what? I recommend the bigger the better. If you have a goal of 60 pounds, yes, you want them to be realistic. It would be very unrealistic to lose all of that in 1 month, but it's not unrealistic to lose that in a year. So looking at it in a month, it's very realistic to say, okay, I'm going to lose 15 pounds in these 3 weeks, and you can do it healthy. And then we think about the steps, and those steps are really looking back at the requirements that we have for this challenge and the tools that we set you up with at the very beginning. And the first one is nutrition. With that, we really like to look at a clean eating philosophy, and that's 80-20. So, we realize that you're still going to want to enjoy, a cookie from now and then, or a glass of wine, or, dressings on your salads. So you got to look at what's important to you. What 20% of things that you want to enjoy from time to time, and focus the rest, the 80%, on finding things that you like. I definitely do not recommend eating something just because it's quote unquote healthy. Find the recipes that you enjoy, the snacks that you like, and repeat them. I stick to some of the same foods week to week because they work for me. They're what I enjoy, and I throw in new things to try, throughout the week. And if it's a bomb, I throw that recipe out and I look for something else. And nutrition is really where you're going to see your weight loss. If you continue to eat poorly, it's going to be very difficult, regardless of the workouts you're doing, to see changes in that area. And if you're looking for toning, the same thing. You need to be fueling your body with the right things to see those results. And if you have any questions about if it's clean or if it's something that you should be, message me, definitely post in our group, and also go by. If it's in the outside of your grocery store, it's usually good. If you're shopping from the middle aisles, with the exceptions of like coconut oil or olive oil, avocado oil, and your spices, a lot of that is not clean. Cereals, pastas. You don't want to eat that at all in moderation. So, and I suggest trying new things. There's a lot that I tried the first time that took me some getting used to. To be honest, the first time I tried avocado was as an adult. In New York, there's not a lot. And I didn't love it at all. Now, every chance we can get some good avocados, I throw it on meals that we have. So definitely experimenting with foods, finding the right recipe. And that goes along with your Shakeology. I love Shakeology, and I just happened, the first time I made it in a combination that I love. I can tweak it from time to time, but really, you know what? That one recipe is the one I stick to on a majority of the basis, and I look forward to it every day. So, with Shakeology, just, you might need to tweak it to find the recipe that fits for you, modifying, maybe adding ice, using water versus almond milk, or almond milk versus water. I like to freeze my bananas. It makes it really nice and thick and creamy. Some people hate bananas, so skipping that. So really play with it, adding extracts. Adding spices. I throw in cinnamon in mine from time to time. So if you need any ideas for that, let me know. I'll also try to share in the group as well. And along with Shakeology, really understanding why. Like, why is it important? I would not recommend something that I don't think makes a difference. I've been drinking it for almost a year now. And, when I compared it to anything else in the market, there just wasn't anything in the field that I trusted. And I started in a time where I had a very restricted diet because I was breastfeeding my daughter. And I loved, for Shakeology, I had cut out soy, dairy, and eggs specifically, I also really essentially left out gluten from my diet because of my daughter. And Shakeology, if you get the vegan version, there was no issues with that. And even with the whey, the traditional Shakeology.
Mama, I'm hungry.
Sorry, hold on. 1 second, I'll go get an apple, okay? So with the Shakeology, there is a way, the traditional regular Shakeology's way, which is perfectly fine. If you incorporate dairy in your diet, it's great. You know, that's what the one of the most common proteins out there, and the vegan is a pea protein. So that's kind of the big differences between them. They're both, even though they're not certified gluten-free, they don't incorporate gluten. The process for being certified gluten-free is long, so and complicated. So that's just why they haven't gotten there yet. I also like that it's soy-free. You know, a lot of things that have soy in them are heavily processed, and that's kind of what led me into clean eating. Is when I was looking to eliminate soy from my diet, that kind of a lot of things that I could get from the middle aisles of the grocery store. So, you know, that's a personal thing for me. Everybody's welcome to whatever works for them, and you know, I really recommend listening to your body. The probiotics, the fiber, the digestive enzymes that are in Shakeology, it does take your time to adjust to them. If you take an over-the-counter probiotic on its own, they always recommend cutting to, you know, quarter to half a dose and increasing over time to give your body time to adjust, because at first you might have extra bloating or cramping as your stomach kind of gets used to those probiotics. It's great for your gut health, but it does take time to kind of adjust to that. Now I'm at a point where I don't have the bloating that I used to have eating the way I was and without Shakeology. So, you know, if you have questions about that, please message me. And with that, what's important is making sure you're staying hydrated. So drinking half your body weight in water. You know, carrying water bottles. I actually have a glass of water and a water bottle. You know, always having water with you is so important. Drinking half your body weight in water every single day, especially when you're drinking your shake. You know, drinking water before and after to kind of help flush everything out of your system. You know, really is important. I want to throw in there, watch those hidden calories. You know, it's so hard. We think, oh, we're eating a salad, but we're putting on dressings. Those are easy calories that are sneaking in there with your drinks. You know, if you're drinking anything other than water, there's likely to be having extra calories. You know, watch your caffeine. I know when I drink coffee is fine in moderation, but I only like it sweetened and with cream. So right there, I just totally killed probably any benefits I would get from it. So just keep that in mind. You know, you want to enjoy those things in moderation, and that's fine. If that's where you want your 20% to go, that's totally okay. But just making sure you balance it out with good and healthy snacks and meals beyond that. I will be checking in daily, at least once a day, into the group. I do have 2 little ones and a husband and a life, so you know, I'll often check in morning and evenings, and then throughout the day as I have time. I will check in with each of you individually at least once a week. This is just, you know, part of my role as your coach to help make sure everything's going well, to see if you have any questions, give you an opportunity to troubleshoot any issues. And I also recommend just messaging me. If there's something going on, if you're struggling with something, let's dialogue, let's figure out a solution, and we can go from there. You know, whether it's with your workouts, your nutrition, you know, I really want to help you get those results you're looking for. And if I don't know the answers, we'll work together to figure them out. So, log in your shakes and your workouts in the group. It's a great way to kind of keep an eye on your own personal progress. And for me, I know it's nice to check off those little circles and see at the end of the week that, you know, I got in, you know, 5 out of 7 days of working out. Use active recovery days if in your program it requires or has yoga or Pilates as a day. I definitely recommend it. It's great for your body to stretch. You know, I know I always feel better even on a day that's a rest day to get in a little bit of yoga. Just get in some movement or get out and if you have kids, get out and play, or a dog, go out and walk the dog. Just make sure you're still staying active throughout the week. Keep an eye out for mini challenges. I'm going to try to throw in some throughout the week, just to keep things fun and light. And if you have recipes or if you have any helpful tips that you think others might benefit from, maybe a quote that you thought was really inspirational, throw it into the group. This is our group to kind of keep each other motivated and inspired. We all have those days we wake up and we just don't feel like it. So let's work together and kind of keep each other motivated throughout these next 3 weeks. So I guess I'll end with that. And if you have any questions, like I said, just please reach out to me. That's what I'm here for, and I really want to help you get your results. So I hope you have a great day.